Here we are at Gelora Bung Karno Sports Stadium in Jakarta, Indonesia, where we're about to kick off for the 2019 Asia Rugby Sevens Trophy. This is day one. Our first game will be the Women's Pool A, India versus Chinese Taipei. Both teams are ready. We have India running from right to left of your screen, with Chinese Taipei receiving first. Referees checking both teams. Here we go. First game, first kickoff of the tournament. And we're off. It's a nice tap back from Chinese Taipei there. Straight to the backs. Some one-out stuff here from the Chinese Taipei girls. Penalty to India. Holding on. It's a quick one from India. India are on the run. Nice support play there. Out to the number 10 on the wing. Puts in the step. She went around. Good defense from Chinese Taipei. It's a lovely morning here in Jakarta. It's 9:30 and already we're at 30 degrees. It's going to be a big game and a big weekend of Sevens rugby here in the heart of Jakarta, the capital of Indonesia. Well taken there by Chinese Taipei as they spread the ball out quickly. There's a loose ball. India are onto it, and it's safe and kicked into touch by Chinese Taipei. Some good pressure here from the Indian women's team. And the referee will call for a scrum. First scrum of the tournament. Both teams ready for the scrum. Referee giving last minute instructions. It's a nice scrum there from both teams. Number 7 from India. India. Good defense there from the Chinese Taipei women's. Quick ball from India. A nice hit up from number 12. Try time. First try of the tournament goes to the Indian women's rugby team. India lead 5-0. The first game of the 2019 Asia Rugby Sevens Trophy in Jakarta, Indonesia. Conversion here from India. It is not successful. The score remains India 5, Chinese Taipei 0. That was some good work there from the Indian women's back line with quick hit-ups and quick balls in the rucks. Hence the first try to the number 12 from India. Restart from India after their first try of the tournament, of the match. It's a good kick. Chinese Taipei have let it go and it's into touch now. We'll have a line out for Chinese Taipei. Set for the line out. Nice lift from the Chinese Taipei team. The ref has called it up, not in straight. India have the option. And they will opt for the scrum. Their first scrum proved successful for India, resulting in a try. Let's see how this scrum will pan out. They're about 35 meters out from the try line. And that's a free kick. India have taken the ball quickly. Nice ruck from the girls. Penalty, India. Another quick tap, but the referee's called it up. She wants it right on the money, right there. Number 12 for India. Runs it up. It's a good run. Oh, there's an overlap there. Went backwards. The referee has called a knock on. Exciting stuff here from the Indian team. Looking for quick ball. So India have looked the more dominant so far here in the first 3 or 4 minutes of the game. With Chinese Taipei a little bit on the back foot. Stuck in their 22. Now it's the Chinese Taipei team. Their turn to run the ball up. That's a nice jackal there from India. And it's a penalty to India. Not letting go from the Chinese Taipei team. Number 12. She's very dominant. India number 7. She's 2 meters out. Try time again for India. Number 2 for India. The score is now 10-0 to India. Some good quick play here from the Indian team. Tap and go. And the conversion again is unsuccessful, making the scoreline 10-0 to India. Ready for the restart again by India. They lead 10-0 in the first game of the 2019 Asia Rugby Sevens Trophy here in Jakarta. Knock on from Chinese Taipei. India have come up with it. Number 10 for India. She's made a break. She's over the 22. She's going. She's 5 meters out. It's try time for India. 15-0. So from a Chinese Taipei mistake from the kickoff led to that third try for India. Brilliant speed from the Indian women's team. Another restart here, another kickoff for the Indian team. Another good kick. No communication there from the Chinese Taipei team, and another knock-on from the kickoff. Good pressure here from India. And that is half-time, ladies and gentlemen. The score remains at 15-0 to India. This is the first game in the women's Pool A. It's 30 degrees already here in downtown Jakarta at the Gelora Bung Karno Sports Stadium. Lovely atmosphere, lovely pitch. Most of you would remember that about a year ago we had the Asian Games here in Jakarta. And rugby was the very first of its time here for Indonesia for the Sevens. So we're very happy as the hosts again of the Asia Rugby Sevens Trophy. In this first game of the Women's Pool A, India leading 15-0. And we're ready for the second half of the first game in Pool A for the women's draw. This first game is between India and Chinese Taipei. India leading 15-0. Few errors there from the Chinese Taipei team in the first half from the kickoff that have led to some tries for India, and India have put on the pressure, keeping the game so far deep in the red zone, or the half of Chinese Taipei. Under pressure here. Chinese Taipei to kick off in the second half. They will be running from right to left of your screen. It's great to see rugby now really emerging as a dominant sport in the Asia region, not only North Asia, but throughout Southeast Asia. And here we go again, the Indian girls going for a run on the sideline, but good defense from Chinese Taipei. Great to see these girls in action. Nice line out there, contested by both teams. Number 2 for Chinese Taipei takes it away. Well, that's good defense from India, and it resulted in a knock-on from Chinese Taipei. It will be a scrum with an Indian feed. Great defense from India. Both teams proving to be a handful when it comes to running the ball and spreading the ball out wide. Good defense there from India. India feed. Good scrum. The ball's gone loose. Good defense here, good pressure from Chinese Taipei. I think they've come up with the ball. Penalty to India, not rolling away. Quick tap there from the Indian girls. Number 12, she's run it up again. She's everywhere. She's still going. It's still number 12. It's taking 2 or 3 players from the Chinese Taipei to stop her. India with the ball. India on the run. A nice fend there from the Indian number 10. She's down the sideline. There's no one in sight. It's on the 22. She's running away with a try. Try number 4 for India. Right under the posts. Beautiful try. The score now is India 20, Chinese Taipei 0. Another very good backline move there from the Indian national team, spreading it to the left. And that is a conversion, the first conversion of the day, taking the score to 22-0. India will restart again as they scored their 4th try of the morning. The score is 22 to India. Kick off there from India. Juggled by the Chinese Taipei girls. She's lost the ball again. India have come up with the ball. They're on the attack again. Nice ruck there from the Indians. Penalty. Penalty to the Chinese Taipei. Not rolling away. Quick tap from Chinese Taipei. She's made a break to number 6 from the Chinese Taipei team. Up the middle from the Chinese Taipei team. Penalty to Chinese Taipei. Chinese Taipei on the attack. A nice short ball there. Good defense also from the Indians. And it's another penalty to Chinese Taipei. Quick tap there from the girls. Number 2 for Chinese Taipei. Spreads it out to the right. Nice step there from number 11. Going up the middle. Gives it to number 2. Chinese Taipei on the attack. They might see their first try. Great covering defense from India. They're 5 meters out. Chinese Taipei on the attack. A good ruck, a nice ruck. Chinese Taipei. They need support. Chinese Taipei. They're still 5 meters out. It's good defense from the Indian girls. Penalty to India. Great defense on the line there from India. Chinese Taipei just not managing to get the ball out quick enough. They needed some quick ball from the ruck. It just didn't happen for them. A nice kick for touch there from India. Takes it out to the 2 meters out from the 22 line for a line out. A quick shout out here for number 10 from India, Sweetie Kumari. She's bagged herself 2 tries already. So she's probably the leading try scorer very early in this tournament. Sweetie Kumari, number 10 for India. Well done, young lady. Nice jump there from number 1 for India. Great line out. The Indian ruck looking very, very strong. They spread the ball out. They're going out wide. They're spreading the ball. Here she is again, Sweetie Kumari. Can she outrun? She's doing it again. Forget Usain Bolt. Forget the 100-meter sprinters. We have Sweetie Kumari, number 10 for India. This is her 3rd try of the morning. And it's another try. Beautiful try to India. Number 10. I think she'll be a name to be remembered, ladies and gentlemen, in the future tournaments to come. Number 10, Sweetie Kumari from India, her 3rd try of the morning. Takes the score to 27 for India, Chinese Taipei 0. That looks like a good effort. That wasn't converted. That's the end of the game. The one before, the try before. The score remains at 27-0. Free kick to Chinese Taipei, even though the game is up, but I think the referee wants to play it official. One last crack at it here for Chinese Taipei. The dying moments of the game. Let's hope they can get some sort of score on the board for Chinese Taipei. But it's a tight ruck here. Penalty to India. The game keeps going on. The referee has called it. Number 11 for India. Good run up. Nice setup here from the Indian girls. A nice hit there from Chinese Taipei. We have a penalty here, and it's a yellow card. A yellow card for the Chinese Taipei player. I think it was for a professional foul. Not back 10. Not back 10. It's India running up the ball. Number 11. She's a solid young lady, this one, taking it up 15 meters. India on the attack again. They're 35 meters out. There's an overlap. Number 5. She's seen the gap. It's try time for India. Under the post again. Number 5 for India. takes the score to India 32, Chinese Taipei 0. Attempted conversion from the try scorer. It is successful. And that is the game. The first of many games for this weekend at the Asia Rugby Sevens Trophy in Jakarta. The winning team, India, over Chinese Taipei. Coming up, ladies and gentlemen, we have Laos versus Qatar. Final score for the first game of the Women's Pool A, India 34, Chinese Taipei 0. Bujur, loba bujur. Fik loba bujur, fik.